Chapter 1. Florence Awakens. The air in Florence hums with the scent of damp stone and fresh parchment, the first light of dawn creeping over the rooftops of the city like a thief stealing into the day. The Arno River, still in silver, mirrors the sky as merchants begin to stir, their voices blending with the clatter of carts and the distant toll of church bells. This is a city on the cusp of something great, a city where gold flows as freely as ambition, where every coin clinks with the promise of a new world. And at the heart of it all, the Medici. The Medici family has long been the silent pulse of Florence, their wealth woven into the very fabric of the city. But now, under the watchful eye of Cosimo Medici, something is stirring. The family's fortune, amassed through banking and trade, is about to be spent not just on silk and spices, but on something far more enduring. A new kind of power is being forged, one that doesn't rely on swords or armies, but on brushstrokes and marble. The streets of Florence are alive with whispers. The Medici have commissioned a young artist named Donatello to carve a statue of David, not the biblical giant slayer, but a symbol of something deeper, something that speaks to the spirit of the city itself. The workshop where Donatello works is a hive of activity, the scrape of chisels against stone echoing through the narrow alleyways. Dust settles on the cobblestones like a fine gold powder, and the air is thick with the scent of sweat and creativity. Meanwhile, in the grand halls of the Palazzo Medici, Cosimo sits with his advisors, his fingers tracing the edge of a ledger. Numbers are power, he knows, but so is beauty. The Medici Bank has funded wars and crowned kings. But now, Cosimo sees a different kind of conquistone that will outlast empires. He speaks in measured tones, his voice low but commanding, as he outlines his vision. Florence will not just be a city of merchants, but a city of artists, a beacon of learning and culture that will shine across Europe. The money flows like the Arno, but it is not spent recklessly. Every commission is a calculated move, every artist a pawn in a grander game. The Medici understand that art is not just decoration, it is propaganda, a way to shape the hearts and minds of the people. A fresco in a church, a statue in the Piazza, a painting in a nobleman's home, each one tells a story, and the Medici are the authors. And yet, not everyone is pleased. The old guard of Florence, the traditionalists who see art as mere decoration, grumble in the shadows. They do not understand this new world where bankers and artists hold more sway than knights and priests. But Cosimo is undeterred. He knows that the future belongs to those who can see beyond the immediate, beyond the coin in hand. As the sun sets over Florence, casting long shadows across the Piazza della Signoria, the city seems to hold its breath. The air is thick with possibility, with the promise of something greater. The Medici's gold is not just buying art, it is buying a legacy. And as the first stars appear in the sky, the people of Florence begin to realize that their city is no longer just a place of trade. It is becoming something else entirely, a city reborn. But this is only the beginning. The Medici's vision is vast, and the road ahead is fraught with challenges. Rival families, jealous of the Medici's influence, watch from the sidelines, waiting for their moment to strike. The church, too, sees a shift in power and is not entirely pleased. And yet, as the first notes of a lute drift through the evening air, as the sound of laughter and conversation fills the streets, it is clear that something extraordinary is happening in Florence. The city is awakening, and the world will never be the same.